In this lab, we will investigate the relationship between reactants and product. Our first reactant is potassium chloride, which we will pipette 25 milliliters of into each of 2 beakers. Remember that we must be careful to fill the pipette exactly to the calibration mark. We are conducting 2 trials, both with the same volume of potassium chloride, but with different volumes of our second reactant, silver nitrate. This will show how changing the amount of a reactant added impacts the product formed. Next, we measure about 50 milliliters of nitric acid to also be added to each of our reaction beakers. As you can see, we don't have quite enough nitric acid for our second solution. So while we wait for more, we will begin heating the first. Turn the gas all the way on and with the spark lighter, carefully light the Bunsen burner. Place the Bunsen burner under the tripod and the reaction beaker above it on the wire gauze. While waiting for the solution to boil, we can prepare the burette, which will dispense the silver nitrate. Rinse the clean burette with a small amount of silver nitrate before filling it to about the 1 milliliter mark. Don't forget to remove the funnel and make sure the tip of the burette is filled. Now that we have been provided additional nitric acid, we can finish measuring the remainder for the second trial. Record the initial volume on the burette. Now that the first solution is boiling, it can be removed from the flame and replaced with the second. Add the first assigned volume of silver nitrate to the heated potassium chloride solution. Notice that the solution changes to an opaque white as soon as the reactants mix. Gently swirl the mixture, place a watch glass on top of the beaker, and place it in a drawer, noting the time. Record the final volume for the first trial. This will be the same value as the initial volume for the second trial. Once the second trial is boiling, turn the gas off and remove the beaker from the tripod. Paper towel can be used to lift the hot glassware. Add the second assigned volume of silver nitrate to the beaker. Again, gently swirl the solution. Cover it with a watch glass and place it in a drawer to keep it out of the light. Place a small, clean beaker on the balance and zero it out. Use this beaker to determine the mass of the two clean filter crucibles. These will be your tare masses for the two trials. Carefully remove the 2 reaction beakers from the drawer. Turn on the vacuum in the first setup, ensuring that the vacuum holds the filter crucible in place. The solid product should be mostly settled at the bottom of the beaker. Carefully pour most of the liquid into the crucible. Then swirl the remaining liquid to pour as much of the solid product as possible into the crucible. Nitric acid rinses and a stir rod with rubber policeman can be used to transfer the remaining product. Repeat this process with the second sample. Once the product is fully dried, the final mass of the crucible and product can be recorded. Observe the difference in how much product was obtained from the 2 trials.